Hello, my name is Helen Foster and I'm a senior lecturer at the Department of Accounting, Finance and Economics at the Ulster Business School in Belfast. And I'm going to speak to you today about our offering for accounting at the Belfast campus. So we've got three different programs that I'm going to talk to you about. They are the BSc Honours Accounting Pathways program, for which I'm the course director. We have the BSc Honours Accounting and Law program, and then we've got the BSc Honours Accounting with Management program. So what we're really going to cover today then, we're going to look first of all at accounting and at the future of accounting, why you should come to us at Ulster and what we have to offer, what you will be learning if you join us, our different approaches to how we will teach you, the support that we will provide for you, and then the different options that we have. So there are lots and lots of opportunities in the accounting field. I'm a chartered accountant, and I have worked both in practice, which is what you probably traditionally think of as what an accountant does, doing audit, preparing accounts, doing tax computations. And I've also worked in industry, where I've been a senior manager looking after the finance function. Our graduates are very much in demand, and accounting matters. You can do nothing unless you've got the money. It matters to society, and there are new job roles emerging all the time. And there's a very appropriate quotation there from Helen Brand, who's the chief executive of ACCA. And she said, ACCA members, ACCA is the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. It is one of the major professional bodies for accountants globally. ACCA members may not have been at the forefront of saving lives in the pandemic. They have most certainly been at the vanguard of protecting livelihoods. So there are accountants working in the public sector, working in the health departments, getting the cash to the front line. There are accountants supporting businesses, claiming grants, getting furlough money. There are accountants working in charities. So the charitable sector and the public sector have become much more important over recent years. We've got also people working in practice, or you can work in consultancy. So we've got alumni who are working in all of these sectors. It is a transferable skill. It is recognized throughout the world. It is globally in demand. And the qualification that you get with us can be used in other places. Over 90% of our graduates are employed in the relevant role 6 months after graduation. And through our very close links with the professional bodies and with industry, many of them secure posts before graduation. In fact, some secure posts while they are when they start off in semester 1 of second year. So 18 months before they are going to emerge as a graduate, they've already got a graduate role set up. So why you should study accounting at Ulster? We've got innovative teaching. So we're moving into a brand new purpose-built campus. We will have all sorts of technology there, which wasn't previously available to us. We have, it's a sticky campus. We'll have lots of breakout rooms, and it won't be all traditional chalk and talk. We are very, very supportive of our students. Our student wellbeing team are very important in fulfilling that role, but we also, as heads of department, as course leaders, and as lecturers, take student support very, very seriously. And in the latest NSS, we had over 90% of students were satisfied with the course. We've got top class facilities. We've got very strong professional networks. Many of the staff are professionally qualified accountants, as well as having, the academic qualification. And through that, we've got very strong professional networks. We've got very strong links with the professional bodies. So if you do an undergraduate accounting qualification, you may want to progress and get the chartered, either ACCA, a chartered certified accountant, a member of the Chartered Accountants Institute of Chartered Accountants in Ireland, or a CIMA. So we've got very, very good links with these professional bodies. Because many of us have come from industry, we haven't just come straight through the university system. We have very strong links with our employers, and so many of our employers will come in and help out with assessment, perhaps sit in on panels that are looking at presentations, and so on. And we also have a wide range of prizes for our high achieving students, and those are sponsored by the firms and professional bodies, and that reinforces that connection. Our professional networks then, this gives you an idea of some of the professional bodies that we have a close association with. So many of those who do undergraduate accounting would go on to become members of the Chartered Accountants Ireland or ACCA, which you can see are both identified there. We also are a partner in learning of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales. So if after graduation you wanted to go and work in London and do your training there, you would get some exemptions from their exams. And there's various other bodies, the Chartered Secretaries, the Association of International Accountants, lots and lots of different bodies that we have a close association with. Then what you will learn, well, what you will learn really are the skills that you need for your career. And these are transferable skills. So we're telling you how to tackle a problem. So we talk about what accounting is, why it is done, how it is done, and we future-proof your skills. So you develop these skills that can then be used outside the university, and lots of problem-solving skills, team working skills, analytical skills, critical evaluation. These become very, very important. And the employers are looking for those sort of qualities now. So then the programs are designed really so that they are 3 years or 4 years if you take the paid placement or study abroad option. So in year one, you do the fundamentals, basic double entry, introduction to economics, business and the economy. So the basic tools that you need to progress your studies. We have no prerequisites regarding A levels or GCSEs, just that you meet the entry requirements. So we teach from first principles. Then in second year, we're looking more at the technical skills and also at the processes. And there's a little bit of specialization at that level. Then in third year, you have the option of taking a year's placement with one of our partners, and if you do that, you get the diploma in professional practice. You may also wish to study abroad, and if you do that, you get an additional qualification, the diploma international academic studies. And then in the final year, it is more application, so more critical evaluation, more case study based modules at that level. Okay, so what a typical work a week looks like. Typically, you will have 12 hours at class, but we would say that for every hour that you spend in class, you should be spending 2 hours personal study. And for that personal study, we will give you Blackboard materials. Blackboard is our VLE. We have library resources. We have studies advisors, so every student in year one is given a studies advisor, and that person really is your port of call with any issues that arise. And the lecturers, you'll find, are also very, very supportive. There will be a range of individual work, but also group work. We will have practical exercises. Um, for one of our modules, we do a mashup day, which is a bit like an assessment center. You go in and you're given a case study and you spend the day in teams trying to figure out the answers to that. You've reading and reflection, practical exercises. And for the modules that attract the professional accreditation, so in other words, the taxation module, management accounting, financial accounting, those sort of subjects, it will be typically 75% exam, 25% coursework. For other modules like governance, you might have 100% coursework. Okay, so each year you will do 3 modules in semester 1 and 3 modules in semester 2. Real life experience then, we have the option of having this extra year when after 2 years of study you go out and work for one of our partners. In many cases, the student will be offered a graduate job in that employer before they return to final year, before they take up the final year. In some cases, they may continue to work 1 day a week for that employer as they continue their final year studies. It takes the pressure off. If you come back into final year and you can just concentrate on your studies, you are not looking for a position. You're already guaranteed that graduate position. We know that from some of the analysis that we have done that you're likely to come up with a higher level, higher degree classification if you have done placement. You are more likely to gain full-time professional employment. You also have your skills. Your skills are developed as you're out in the real world. And you also build up your network. The study abroad option then is normally through Study USA, although there are other programs as well, but the Study USA would be the most popular program. And here we have Kira, who did the study abroad option and has now got her master's in accounting and is in professional practice. We're provided you choose certain modules and in some cases achieve a certain grade, you can maximize your exemptions from these professional bodies. In other words, you have fewer exams to do after you leave university to become fully qualified accountants. How we support you? Well, first of all, we have an open door policy. So we have a certain time each week when we are free. You just knock on the door and we're available to you. Each member, each new student is given a studies advisor, and the studies advisor looks after a small group of students. Lots of resources online, library resources. We've got careers modules built in to the degree. And those career modules involve, employers are involved in those. You're building up your CV, you're doing mock interviews, and we're, preparing you really for the real world out there. We also have a very active student support services wellbeing centre, a hub who provide additional services. So when we look at the full-time accounting provision, we've got the BSc Honours Accounting Pathways, which is the pure accounting subject, if you like. And then we also have the BSc Honours Accounting and Law. So first of all, I will go through the Accounting Pathways program, and then I'll look at the Accounting with Law. So in year one, all students do the same pathway. There's a basic year one. In year two, their semester one is exactly the same for all students, But in semester 2, students decide which pathway they're going to go down. So you have the pure accounting pathway, you have forensics, we've got financial economics, and we have management. You can maximize your exemptions for professional bodies by taking the pure accounting pathway for ACCA. But for Chartered Ireland, which would be a very popular pathway for students to go down after they graduate, you will get the exemptions regardless of the pathway you take. So for the pathway 1, in first year there, it lists the accounting module or the modules you would do. So business and the economy is an introductory to economics. You do a skills module, which helps you then. It's got library input. It helps you really bed down into third level study, introductory accounting. And then in second semester, you deal with management accounting, principles of management accounting, principles of financial accounting. And then we have a digital skills, an information skills for work, for business module, which is it's a tech module to set you up there. It's a 100% coursework module. In second year, then there's only one module that is different in second year from all the other pathways, and that is the risk management module. And then in final year, you do more the technical financial management module and the audit module there. But you can see everyone does the advanced management accounting, everyone does governance, everyone does tax. For pathway 2, pathway 1 and pathway 2 are exactly the same for first year. It is only in final year that it changes. So in final year, instead of the auditing and the advanced financial management, you do cybercrime and technology module, and then also a forensic accounting module. And that's to do with preparing following the money, preparing reports for court or for money laundering or even in divorce cases or fraud. And this is a growing area, although you can go into any specialism with this degree. The financial economics module then is for those students who really enjoyed the economics element in first year, and they do some of the finance modules, which are available on our financial investment and management program. So business and the economy develops the business. Money and the economy develops the business and the economy module in first year. And then we've got money, banking and other financial institutions, and economic policy, which is a live economic appraisal. Okay. And then our fourth pathway is more geared towards consulting or management consulting, perhaps. So there we've got the managing people module in second year, and we've got leadership and change and strategic business planning in final year. The accounting and law program then is a 4-year course or a 5-year course if you add in the placement. It's you do the accounting pathways really without the options, and you also do the law degree. It is you can maximize your exemptions from the professional accounting exemptions bodies, and also then from it's appropriate to go on to the institute to become a barrister or a solicitor. It is in strong demand. Graduates from this program are in strong demand. So again, you've got a choice of career. If you do this course, you can either go down the law route or the accounting route. And you're meeting then students from the two different fields. And so there's very, very good feedback and great partnership with employers from the two disciplines. Those are our two full-time offerings. We also then offer the Accounting with Management program, which is our part-time offering. It is very much like the Pathways program, slightly different options. And again, many of our students are in full-time employment, and they do this part-time because they want to get the degree qualification. Some very high-performing students on that program. And we're moving to Belfast, where we have a brand new campus in the Cathedral Quarter, modern state-of-the-art facilities, and it'll be a new hub in North Belfast. So just to summarise then, the Accounting Pathways programme there, you can see the different opportunities that are available, and you have the QR code there available to you. The Accounting and Law programme, again, it is exposure to both the accounting and the law profession. So you're not tying yourself down, you're giving yourself lots of opportunities. We have the Accounting with Management program then, which is part-time, but depending on your choice of subjects, you can then maximize your exemptions for professional bodies and professional exams. Just to draw your attention to the fact that our courses are continually reviewed to take advantage of the new technique to teaching approaches, and also to take account of professional requirements, professional body requirements and employer requirements. So you should keep up to date, contact course team to get an up-to-date list. If you need more information, you should study at Ulster. Ready to apply? You do that through UCAS. And that is Destination Ulster, why you should study accounting with us in Belfast. Goodbye.